Okay, so I'm going to start this video at the end and just ask you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's all really now about photography, film photography, and me going out and taking things in black and white and in colour. Okay, so it's the first Friday after lockdown 2, and because of the type of work I do, which I really don't want to go into, means I have to be in London today, and I've got a 2-hour gap between things I'm working on. So I thought I'd come back down the South Bank. I've got some Rollei Retro S400, and it's a super panchromatic film, which means it also goes into the infrared spectrum when you put the right type of filter on. And I missed the most amazing sunrise this morning. I'm going to show you a picture of it now. I took on my mobile phone, and you just see how good it was. And I'm kicking myself because I didn't have a colour film, and I have this black and white film. I could have done a black and white shot, but it wasn't going to work. So I'm just now literally going to walk back to where I was. I actually don't want to repeat photographs I've actually taken before. So I've done one of Tower Bridge, but the problem I've got is the actual light is really soft, and I don't know if I'll get enough contrast on the film. And when I took the photograph of the post office tower, it's at times like this I wish I'd bought the other lens, the other zoom lens I was going to get for the Olympus, but such is life. And hopefully I'll get some nice shots, and I'll see them soon. But I'm going to carry on the walk back to where I'm meant to be working, and get a few more shots on the way. Okay, so I ended up taking almost half a roll of photographs on Southwark Bridge, because it's a pretty bridge, and I've never really actually been up there to take photographs, and I saw so many things. It's also very quiet as a bridge in comparison to the other ones in London, and you get less traffic, so I was able to get shots of the actual bridge with no traffic on it at all. And I've literally just come down by the Millennium Bridge. The tide's out, and I'm not going to do any mudlarking, but I've seen a nice shot I think I can do here. Okay, so that got a bit scary. I actually went right down onto the bank, and it was really muddy, really slippery, but I got the shot I wanted. There's a sign that says Bankside down there, but I wanted to try a few different angles and stuff and different exposures to see how it would come out. I think I've probably got 1 or 2 shots that will work, and I think the others will be a bit underexposed or overexposed depending on how I set the camera. But anyway, I'm going to take a couple of shots of St Paul's from the Millennium Bridge. So I've got to do the classic shots as well, and then I'm nearly back to where I'm working. So I can't believe I've nearly used a whole roll of film, and yes, I did that classic shot of the Millennium Bridge and St Paul's in the background, and yes, I've been on the Millennium Bridge and taken a few shots up there. But I think I feel quite privileged that, in fact, I'm because of what I do, I'm allowed to travel around, and the fact that I'm able to be in London in lockdown and be able to get these type of shots, because most of these type of shots you wouldn't normally be able to get because there'd be too many people around. So I feel really privileged that I'm able to do this at the moment. And I mean, just look at the Tate Modern. I mean, there's another great shot there. So I just did this photograph of the front of the Tate Modern, or one of the entrances, and this guy pulled up and parked his push bike in front of me, and I was thinking, oh, that's going to make an awful shot, and actually I think it's going to make it look better. So rather than wait for him to move, I actually took a shot of him parked up in front, and his girlfriend or wife was off to the side, which was I think and I hope it's going to be a really nice shot. And I'm just looking around. I've only got about 5 or 6 frames left, so I want to get them shot off and then get the film developed as soon as I can. So after yesterday and being in London, I'm back home and we've got the most brilliant sunlight. The thing is with this film, it can shoot in infrared, so I've literally got about 5 frames left, and I should have saved some. Now I can do some infrared shots, and I think it's about 4 or 5 frames I've got left. I'm going to try. I've got my infrared filter, finally got one of them, put the lens on and realised the actual it's the wrong adapter for it, so I'm literally holding it in front of the camera, which is quite interesting as well. But we'll get something done, hopefully get at least one nice shot. I know I've got to overexpose by 5 stops, So I take the exposure reading and then switch the camera to manual, and then what I do is I then overexpose the film by 5 stops. Hopefully I'll get something that's of interest.